Hi everyone. Today we're going to look through the example of a poetry analysis that I wrote. And so we're going to kind of break it down. And this example will live out there in your Google Classroom as well, so you can access it. But first I wanted to show you the poem. So this is the poem that I'm analyzing. Yes, it's the one I wrote. So it makes it a little bit easier. And so I kind of have this open while I'm looking at the literary analysis as I had written it. So this is my example. You'll see over here I have my MLA format. I have a title, Behind the Scenes of Breathe. And then I have broken down each part of your analysis so you can see what one would look like. We're going to start with the introduction. The introduction is going to just kind of set the stage. It's going to tell you what the thesis is going to be and kind of get you ready for the rest of the analysis. So in this one, it says, poetry can reveal a lot about the author. The poem Breathe by Leslie Dunbar puts the reader in a sense of warmth and longing for help. In this poem, readers can assimilate that we all want to keep our loved ones safe. Written in October of 2019, Dunbar uses concrete imagery and repetition to bring the reader into the world of caring for another human. So this right here is my thesis. I use concrete imagery and repetition. Those things are part of the figurative languages we looked at in our reading dissections and things we've been working on. So it brings the reader into the world of caring for another human. And I will go into that more as we go down through the rest of the paper. But what I want you to focus on first is you're just going to be writing the introduction. So you're going to find a poem, or it could be the one that you wrote for class, but you are going to analyze that poem and see what it really means. So that's kind of the thought process behind the poetry analysis, is to analyze and get the actual meaning of the poem and what that has to do with the world that we live in. So you'll see this example is out here. Like again, I said, we're just going to focus on the introduction first, and then the rest will come starting next week. I will put the poem out here as well, so that you can see the poem and how I got to this part, the introduction. Again, we're going to have office hours on Thursday, so you can bring your questions then. You can begin your poetry analysis, writing just the introduction by Friday, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll next week. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.